Thanks, Las Corla. So I want to just focus my short time in relation to children as the children's spokesperson. And we know that there are 106,000 children waiting for an assessment, treatment or a diagnostic scan in a public hospital. The largest waiting lists are in ear, nose and throat and general paediatrics. I do want to acknowledge the work, though, that Minister Rabbitte has done in relation to the assessments, and I do know that that is an area that she has been working on. But I will say that a lot of the difficulty is, as you acknowledge yourself, the therapies. So, like, just one example we have in my constituency where somebody is waiting 3 years for speech and language. Now, you know, we all know about early intervention and it being key. 3 years is, you know, it's hard to even know what to say to a parent in that situation. So it's really, really important that the occupational therapy and the speech and language and all the other therapies that are needed are followed through on. And I do think that I would welcome if that's what you're going to focus on now, because it is really, really important. Developmental checks as well are absolutely crucial for young children, and a lot of these appointments have been pushed out, particularly due to COVID and then the cyber attack. And, you know, it does feel like for people that there is always something, you know, and I think that that's important that we reflect that message tonight, because people are really, really frustrated. Doctors and consultants will say that routine procedures are being pushed further and further out, and that many children are actually not being seen until they're adults, which, you know, is a whole other issue. I want to really briefly, in the 30 seconds I have left, mention a particular issue to Minister Butler, and I would take the opportunity to email this on to her. It is in relation to a nursing home in Ballyraggett, where in Kilkenny, where a patient has been approved for home care. They cannot find a carer, and they're in a nursing home since February of this year because of that situation. So I might send that on to yourself, because that's an example of somebody that can be moved on. The family want them home, they've been approved for the package, all they need is the actual person, and that obviously is going to lead to waiting lists. So I'm going to finish on that. It's obviously just as well just to commend my colleague, Deputy Cullinan, for the work on this. Thanks, Kathleen Funchion.